Hello, everybody. This is Sergio Jimenez, and this is my podcast, The Travel to My Inner World. And this is the final assignment for this course. Uh, every one of the topics we were studying in the class were very interesting, all of them. But as I have to choose only two, I decided to take first the gratitude, and it was a very interesting experience for me because the first person who came to my mind regarding with this subject, it was my brother Juan Carlos. He was my elder brother, and he showed me love through actions, not words. uh, because he gave me support, he gave me economic assistance even when I was in the military academy. And thanks to him, I had the chance of becoming an army officer, um, develop an beautiful career for about 20 years, and now I am in another part of my life. And it was interesting because through this letter, I could express my feelings of gratitude for him, although when he was alive, I was unable to express my gratitude. But gave me relief with this letter. So thanks God for my brother. Um, Wherever you are, brother, I hope you are resting in peace. Thank you, God, for my brother, and thank you, brother, for everything you did for me, wherever you are. Thank you very much. The second part of this podcast, is about the growth mindset, and it was important for me too because I remember that many times I have some bosses, some classmates who expressed how good I was. They used to tell me, Sergio, you are doing a pretty good job. You are doing very well. But also, many times there were other bosses, other classmates, or perhaps the same, that they say, Sergio, you're not doing great on this. You are doing a bad job. So think about your career, and you could think on quit. They told me that. Uh, but as the growth mindset, it is now involves making mistakes. So I decided to not be affected by none of them. Of course, I am not a machine, I have feelings, but many times I did not put any attention to what they say. So as I was uh, aware that I was doing a good job, it was enough for me. Several times they were repeating or saying something about my job. When they say, Sergio, you are doing a great job, I say, okay, good to know it. Sergio, you are doing a bad job. I'm sorry, sir. I will try to improve next time. Uh, I will I will do my best. But that was uh, a very important part of my life. And with that, I remember that this uh, this growth mindset is it is important in our lives, and it is important because it encourages us for working, and we are aware that the work is very important wherever you are in a job, or wherever you are at home, or wherever you are even studying at the university, because being in the university is not easy. And I would like to say that we need to work in everything we need. We need to work in our dreams, because the hard work, or the work, is the rock, is the base for our future. So if we want to have a better future, it's necessary to work in our plans. So it is very important. to be aware that we have to work, whether in like to our bosses, to our classmates, to the people who work with us. Uh, so uh, it is very very important. Finally, I quote for this podcast Latin phrase, Latin language phrase, ora in labora, and this is what I was saying, that if we need to accomplish something, we need to work on it, work on work in everything we really want. And that is all for today, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you, teacher, for sharing all your experiences and your knowledge. And I'll see you next time, my dear classmates, my teacher. Bye bye.